Oh, hey everybody. We're going to get started on this next video. This is a 11-day trip I took with Don John Stegmaier in 2014, and we're going to be in random areas starting in Wilkes-Barre, Pennsylvania. Now, we're not going to go in the places on this video, but what I wanted to at least show it because one, it was an amazing, fun, exciting 11-day trip. And also, too, for urban explorers that are thinking about traveling that area, you might see the building and say, hey, I want to try to get in. And I'll explain why as the video goes. Thanks for watching. Decay is headed your way. And here we go. Thanks for watching. It's who we are, who we were. Banana Tours Island Party. Now, that is part of a train. So I'm thinking that someone bought that train and used it as a business. The original intent and why those trains were there or why they were left there, I do not know. Before I started exploring in 2011, I watched an Urbex channel called the Unknown Cameraman, and he went in this set of trains, and then there's a train station behind it. So you could check that out, and he gives the history of it too. I only look in the window here of the train and then the train station. We are Wilkes-Barre, Pennsylvania, Don John and I, 2014. This is our June trip, 11-day trip. I didn't want to throw this footage away. I watched it and I thought, well, nobody's going to want to watch it, but it's my memories, so I wanted to put it up. Plus, what if another urbexer wants to what if he's reading about this and he thinks it sounds cool? Well, he can go and look for himself, watch my video, and then determine if he still wants to make the trip. Because sometimes we're driving hundreds of miles to get to these places. So I'm sure it was a historic train site station at one time. I like this close-up right here because sometimes these companies have a rich history. We have a funny clip, I think, coming up where Don actually tries to get into the window of the train. I'm always challenging him. If you see me acting silly on here too. So guys, the reason I don't give the history is I only give the history if I'm passionate about something. Here's the train station. And this is on Wilkes-Barre Boulevard, I believe it is. I believe that's how you get there. Yeah, Wilkes-Barre Boulevard. That's where you're going to go to see that. But guys, I'm not trying to make money on this YouTube channel. I'm not trying to make it a big success like a Exploring with Josh or Proper People. This is just my personal just resume of where I've been and places I want to go back one day in my 50s and 60s and reminisce and look back at this place. So this obviously looked like somebody rented this place and fixed it up as maybe a restaurant or maybe oh, here's me acting funny. Now, I'm always doing that to people, not just Don. I do it to Bert.
I should have done that.
All right, now this is a Social Security building right now in the present. I'm not exactly sure anything like what it used to be. Now I'm gonna guess, okay? And I like how people write in and make fun of me for guessing, but I'm gonna think this was a brewery. It kind of looks like a brewery, don't it, Bert? Stegmaier. And the reason I think that's a brewery, not because I looked up Stegmaier. I think Stegmaier was some kind of brewery, but that's not the building I was talking about. I was talking about the larger building over there. I think all of it was a brewery, and what made sense is next door there's a big old building called Bottle Works. I'll show you that in a minute. And so it would make sense. There's the Bottle Works. You can see part of the name right there. And I'm right now I'm looking at the architecture. I love. Oh, let me let you hear this part. Guys, that's the first on Decay heads your way. Look at the net. Keep pigeons out, Don said. If you agree with that, write in. I agree. All right, so this is next door to the what I think is a brewery or the Social Security place now, the Stegmaier. I'm thinking that this was a huge coal uh, powered station that I mean, it was obviously some kind of power plant, and they're doing other stuff in there now, whatever. But yeah, I think that probably ran the city. That may have been the power generator now. They lease stuff like this up because it's historical, and like I said, one upon a time, I thought I was going to do all the history, and I was going to make my channel the greatest channel ever. But you know, other things come up in our careers and our families and other hobbies that pop up. There I am being goofy again. So why am I goofy? Well, I'll give you a little hint. I'm a kid at heart. Always am. Always will be. But here's the funny thing. When I went to college at 27 years old, I had to man up. And I don't even have time to tell the story. All right, we did go in this house, but I can't find the footage right now. Look at that huge, like, oh, and this is Don John attempted to go in here. Let me turn the video on. Thanks for watching, guys.
I cannot get myself positioned right.
So I just want to wrap up. Nobody ever watches the end of the videos, so I'm leaving this for the true supporters of my channel. I want you to read the comments. It's so funny. Bert and I used to get upset at the comments, but now it's like, come on. So people will say something like, you're not giving the history, you don't know the car, like if I go to an abandoned car lot, I'm supposed to know all the names of the cars and the types of engines they had and what years they made them. I should know all there is to know about the buildings, and I should make it entertaining, and I shouldn't be joking around, I shouldn't be kidding. And even when I went to Philadelphia this last time, I was told I shouldn't be giving my morals to the YouTubers. But if you don't know by now, I'm not trying to reach urbexers anymore, because I have found that that is just not who I am. I explore these buildings because it's just fun, and I'm not trying to be in a category of folks. In fact, I don't even know if I'll ever explore again. I hope I do, but I'm not going to put myself in certain circumstances anymore like I used to. I'm just, I hope that we all evolve as human beings and we grow up. But on a note, Thomas, why are you so goofy? Well, I want to tell you. I'm in a profession, and when I went to college and when I'm around my family in certain occasions, I have to be serious. I have to put my serious, professional, ethical self tie suit on, right? But I'm a kid at heart, I always will be. So when I go out on my hobbies, I'm letting loose. If I see something or I feel something, I just let my emotions go. And sometimes they're serious, and I want to talk about morals and ethics, and sometimes I just want to be goofy and climb up high and go, ha! And so I'm not, for you people that leave comments about why I do that stuff, I'm not trying to entertain you. I used to, years ago, I tried to entertain you. And now it has evolved, because human beings evolve. I've evolved into entertaining myself. Okay? And I think I missed what Decay is Headed Your Way was all about. It was all about subscribers and views and giving you guys what you wanted from 2011 to 2016. Well, no more. It's like, Bert and I, we talk about it, and this is running long now, but at one time we wanted to be professional YouTubers. Now, how silly is that? Because one day, the YouTube platform is going to go away. Just like everything else has gone away, or they're going to make something new and improved. And what's going to happen to the Rad Brads, to the Exploring with Josh, to the proper people that's made all these great quality videos? I mean, what if this new and improved company says, we ain't paying you $50,000 a year to make gaming videos anymore. It could happen. Now I hope nothing happens to the people I mentioned, and then that's how they make their income. I hope that they can evolve with whatever happens to YouTube. But listen, Bert and I was not going to, set our banks on YouTube. There's no way. And so that took a lot of pressure off me and Bert, because now we don't have to give the history unless we want to. We don't have to edit out the goofiness. We can just let it fly. Thanks for watching.